Good morning students. We are revising chapter 1 of Indian economics, and today I will discuss that what was the condition of agriculture sector on the eve of independence. First point of feature is low production and productivity. Production refers to total output, while productivity refers to output per hectare of land. Both production as well as productivity were found to be extremely low on the eve of independence. If arose on account of lack of means as well as incentive on part of cultivator, मीन्स भी कम थे और कल्टीवेटर के पार्ट पर भी कोई इंसेंटिव नहीं था, जिस वजह से हमारा प्रोडक्शन भी कम था, प्रोडक्टिविटी भी कम थी. सो व्हेन वी कंपेयर इन सम क्रॉप्स लाइक वीट और राइस, तो वीट की जो प्रोडक्टिविटी थी वो 5.2 टाइम्स लोअर थी इन 1947 कंपेयर टू 2018-19, एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी ऑफ राइस वाज नियरली 4 टाइम्स लोअर compared to 2018-19. Then next feature is high degree of uncertainty. Agriculture showed a high degree of uncertainty because at that time farmers were dependent on rainfall, there were no means of irrigation, no effort was ever made under the British rule to develop permanent means of irrigation. Next, dominance of subsistence farming. Farming was taken mostly as a means of subsistence only to grow for family needs and not to grow surplus for marketing. So subsistence farming is a form of farming in which the crops are produced to provide the basic needs of the family. There is little surplus left for sale in the market. Next, gulf between owners of the soil and tillers of the soil. Agriculture during British rule was characterized by a gulf between owners of the soil, they were jamidars, and tillers of the soil, they were poor farmers who actually cultivated the land. So they were merely interested on maximizing on the rental income. Jamidars always done their best to extract as much as they could from the farmers, and they never shared the cost, and they never took interest for the development of agriculture. Next, small and fragmented holdings. Land holdings were both small as well as fragmented. Fragmented means टुकड़ों में बटा हुआ था उनका लैंड, एक छोटा पीस एक प्लेस पर, एक कुछ डिस्टेंस पर. तो इस तरह से फार्मर्स की लैंड जो थी वो फ्रेगमेंट्स में थी. Next, land revenue system under British Raj. This we know very well. In last lecture also I have explained this, that the British government in India introduced a unique system of land revenue. It set up a triangular relationship among the government. At three angles there were jamidars, tillers and the government. Jamidars were recognized as permanent owners of land. Jamidars were to pay a fixed sum to government of land revenue, and jamidars were free to extract as much as they could from the farmers. So implication of land revenue system was alarming for the farmers and farming, because it led to unlimited exploitation of the farmers. Rates of land revenue were frequently raised by the jamidars because they have to pay the fixed sum to the government and rest is with them. Then tillers were reduced to the status of landless laborers. जो टिलर्स थे उनकी कंडीशन इतनी वर्स हो गई थी कि वो लैंडलेस लेबरर्स बन गए थे. एज लैंडलेस लेबरर्स द टिलर्स merely got subsistence wages in kind, in form of grains, not in cash. So backwardness of tillers meant that they had no means and little interest in improving agriculture. Jamidars on the other hand led a lavish lifestyle and spent all their revenue income on luxuries of life. And next is forced commercialization of agriculture. Commercialization of agriculture refers to a shift from cultivation for self consumption to cultivation for market, कि इतना एक्स्ट्रा ग्रो करना कि उससे मार्केट में उसको सेल आउट करके हम प्रॉफिट अर्न कर सकें, नॉट फॉर देयर फैमिली नीड्स. So farmers were forced to shift to commercial crops from the conventional crops like rice and wheat. And indigo was required by the textile industry in Britain for dyeing or bleaching of the textile. Farmers were either attracted, lured to accept advance payments. ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट अपने इंडिगो जो नील होता है कपड़ों को डाई करने वाला, दैट इज़ इंडिगो, दैट वाज रिक्वायर्ड इन देयर इंडस्ट्रीज, टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्रीज. सो ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट का ये उस समय सिस्टम था कि वो फार्मर्स को एडवांस पेमेंट देकर उनको लालच दे देते थे कि वो इंडिगो के कल्टीवेशन में लगे, ना कि वो उन क्रॉप्स को ग्रो करें जो उनको फैमिली के लिए चाहिए. तो फूड क्रॉप्स को हटाकर उन्होंने कमर्शियल क्रॉप्स की कल्टीवेशन स्टार्ट करा दी. वाइल अर्लियर दे वुड ग्रो ग्रेन फॉर देयर फैमिली, और जो ग्रेन वो अपनी फैमिली के लिए ग्रो करते थे अब उसकी कमी होने लगी और वो भी फिर उनको महंगे दामों पर अदर प्लेसेस से ख़रीदना पड़ा. उनकी अपनी कैश कम हो गया था उनके पास कि वो इतना इंडेप्टेडनेस, कर्जे में इतना डूब गए थे कि वो उनको कर्ज लेकर, लोन्स लेकर उनको अपनी फैमिली नीड्स को पूरा करना पड़ता था. सो दीज वर द फीचर्स ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एट दैट टाइम ऑन द ईव ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस, that our agriculture was in quite backward position, at stagnant, and so many features are there which I have explained to you. So go through these features again, read them again in book, in your textbook which I have told you. And now revision is going on. If you want to prepare for your board exams, please do your revision seriously. That's all for today. Thank you.